So, Ethan, thanks so much for agreeing to do this little interview with me. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to jump right in and ask you to tell me about your experience of doing essential skills.
Sure. I mean, the Essential Skills course for me
Hmm.
came after having done the immersion course, and
Hmm.
it was to use an AEDP word, it was transformative,
Wow. Okay.
um, uh, and I got everything out of it that I was hoping to. It was a really excellent experience.
Wow. So, when you say transformative, what transformed for you in that course?
My sense of myself as an ADPer, I left immersion feeling very much still a beginner.
Yeah.
And I left Essential Skills feeling sort of seeing myself as an advanced beginner or maybe an intermediate person, and
Okay.
feeling like I could imagine, I could see a path forward to getting good at it.
Wow.
It gave a sense of skills and empowerment and capability that was great with AD.
Wow. So, any specific comments about how it's made a difference in you as a therapist? What are you noticing as you sit down with a patient in your office?
I feel like Essential Skills really helped give me that roadmap,
Hmm.
uh, internalize it a little bit. I have
Right.
a much better sense of the um, the stage, phase
Mm-hmm.
model of
Mm-hmm.
ADP. I have a much better sense of what state one, state two, state three, state four, what those all mean, what
Right.
they look like, when I'm transitioning between them, how to get from one to the other. Much better sense of all that. Much better sense of um, core feeling, defense,
Hmm.
the triangle, much better sense of the triangle. So at just a technical level, it's in my daily practice, have a much better up here sense of it. And then
Hmm.
the just a greater sense of, in so many more situations, what an ADP way to work with something or an ADP way to proceed would be. And
Mm-hmm.
since I really feel uh, so I just love the ADP approach so much that it's a really wonderful feeling to have, to kind of have a better sense of how to do it.
I want to ask more about that. What you just said. What do you love about it so much? Because I'm really getting that sense from you. Can you give an example, or what? Is there something
Well,
comes to mind?
the things I'm going to say are the things that most people say when they
Mm-hmm.
deeply engage with ADP. So, I mean, I'm sure people will hear lots of people say this, but to be able to um, help people touch into their best self and to
Hmm.
heal wounds that have been there for so long
Hmm.
and to emerge on the other side, the people they're meant to be, is just an incredibly powerful experience.
I find it very touching, the phrase to merge as the people they were meant to be.
Yeah.
So there's takes me back to that sense of the core self, or the transformance is already sitting there waiting to be uh, awoken.
Yeah, and that's a feeling I mean, I like that feeling in myself, and that feeling of
Huh.
how to sort of guide that process with our clients
Huh.
was something that emerged really tangibly for me from Essential Skills.
Wonderful. Can you say anything about SueAnne as a instructor, as the helm person?
I
What?
could say lots of things about Sue. I
Okay.
mean,
Great.
she's she was really just top notch.
Hmm.
She's combines so many different elements of a good leader and a good teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So smart and so much heart, and
Hmm.
a lot of freedom combined with a lot of structure,
Huh.
and really ethical, really grounded kind of leadership style.
Hmm.
She generates an experience that helps you learn from lots of different channels, from the didactic channel and from watching the videos and from the experiential
Hmm.
piece. So if the learning is not happening in one way, it will happen in another. Usually they all happen together. And there's not a day that goes by that I'm not having something that SueAnne taught me in my ear, just
Wow.
from the Essential Skills. Yeah,
That's huge. I mean,
yeah.
I'm curious. Any comment about any effect the training has had on you personally outside of your role there as a
Yeah,
therapist?
some of the work that you do as in the client role, in the experientials, and the experientials, some real work happened for me. Certainly some things that had felt stuck, or some things that hadn't gone processed, got a little done in those groups, and it was really, there's something especially. I mean, I did not go into AEDP feeling like somebody would be open to that kind of thing particularly.
Right.
And I was amazed at how much I got out of it, and how much I actually liked it, and the relationships that you build with the people in your groups. I mean, not every experiential group is, clicks as much as others, but some of those relationships were incredibly meaningful to me, and just some of the moments were incredibly meaningful to me. I'll have them forever.
That's quite inspiring.
Yeah.
Any last words about someone that might be considering taking Essential Skills with SueAnne at the helm that you want to add right now?
It's an investment of some time and money, but it was incredibly worth it to me. And I would love for people in Boston to be doing it. I would love to have, to broaden and deepen the AEDP community here. And I think it was just a great experience for me and for almost everybody there. And I would encourage people to do it.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I really appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Thank
Good.
you.